How to create a group chat on Microsoft Teams. Hello everyone and welcome back. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how you can get started with creating a group chat on Microsoft Teams. Now, creating a group chat on Microsoft Teams is pretty easy, and I'm going to quickly show you guys how to do it. To do this, first, you're going to log on to your Teams account. So I have already logged on to Microsoft 365. Then I'm going to navigate onto Microsoft Teams. And once I navigate to Microsoft Teams, I am just going to open up Microsoft Teams over here. Once I open up Microsoft Teams, I'm going to go ahead and go into my chats. Now, when we're talking about creating a group chat can be any people that you want to add. So the way that you're going to do this is simply by creating a new chat. Once you do that, you're going to enter whoever you want to add within your chat. So you can basically enter all of your team's people, whoever you want to add, like so. Obviously, we're going to be selecting some people from here. So I'm just gonna do any random person like this, like so. And once you do that, you're just going to name the group, and I'm just going to name it 123, and then you're going to type in a message. Once you do that, your team will be created, or your group chat will be created. Now you guys can see this is my group chat. This is going to be the profile picture of the group chat, which is basically just going to be a collage of all of the profile pictures of all of the people within the group chat. Now you can change this profile picture and you can choose whichever picture you want. Then you have your shared section, and then under your shared section you have files, you also have links, and then you can see you can click on add a tab, and then from here you can add multiple different tabs as well. Now you can discover recently shared files and web links from the chat over here, and you can see you have recent files and links. Now, you might say, hey, we have files regularly, so what's the difference between a shared tab here? Well, this is what I really love about Microsoft 365 and Microsoft Teams, is that within this specific group chat, I can share files and they will only appear within this chat. So if there are any exclusive notes or exclusive documents that you only want to share with these specific people, you can share them over here. You can see on your top right, you can add and remove participants, and you can start a meeting. So if there are certain people within your team who you only want to start a meeting with, you can start with a video or an audio call. You can click on the top right and you will see you have other options as well. You can click on find in chat and you can search for any word and you will be able to find that in your chat. You can schedule a meeting, start sharing your screen, mark it as unread, pin this chat, mute it, or leave or delete. So if you try to leave, you can still have access to the chat history. And if you want, you can just delete and then click delete, and this will delete the group chat completely, just like so. Now, this is how you can get started with using Microsoft Chat. This is just one feature of Microsoft Teams, and Microsoft Teams has an array of features that I personally think are super helpful. First off, we know the obvious, we can create teams. You can click on join or create team and then click on create team. Whenever you click on create team, you're able to add many different people. So you can choose a template, you can copy your team from another team, or add people from a certain groups. So we're going to just create a simple team. And now from here, we're going to specify. This is just going to have one default channel, and you can customize all of this later on. And then you're going to answer what type of team is this going to be. So we're just going to be answering that. And I think this is going to be public team. I can go back and I can make it a private team, and I can do that as well, up to your personal preference. I'm just going to name this 9898. And then we're going to click on customize channels to rename channels, and then we can click on create over here to start building our own team. Building teams can be a really great way for your workflows to flow really easily without having the hassle of constantly having to define who is going to function where, who is going to do what piece of work. So all of that can easily be navigated within Teams. Now, another thing that you can see is that if you have the educational access on Microsoft, you are able to set up assignments. then you have a call log, then you have your OneDrive linking here, then you have a calendar where you can schedule meetings, meet right now, or join with a meeting ID. Not only that, but you have the ability to access Copilot, which is Microsoft's AI tool. Accessing Copilot can help you in navigating through and making easy decisions within Microsoft Teams. Not only that, but personally, I love using MS Planner. Now, this has to be my personal favorite because planning tool is honestly essential for everyone. And having the right planning tool can make all the difference. So when you go on ahead and you go into Microsoft Planner over here, you can take a look at all of your meetings and then directly summarize all the things that need to be done and planned. So you can basically write down your meeting notes, and once your meetings have been completed, you can directly open up your planner. Once you open up your planner, you will have your day, your tasks, and your plans. You can start adding your tasks under the My Tasks section. You can view it in the form of a grid or in the form of a board. Once you do that, you can start sectioning out tasks that you're going to accomplish within the day. So you're able to basically plan out your entire day using this particular application. So just grid out all of your tasks and then schedule them within your day. Once you've done that, you can proceed and you can just fulfill your tasks. And then if there are any tasks that are remaining, you can reschedule them onto the next day. You can also mark progress under the progress section and do a quick look of all of the subtasks that are involved. You can add other columns to add other identifier informational bits. So if you have any revenue streams that are linked to this, you can link that here as well. Then if you click on the three dots on the bottom, you have other Microsoft applications that you can use with Microsoft Teams. We have Copilot for Sales, a simple whiteboard. You have educational class notebooks, educational staff notebooks, OneNote, Shifts, People Meet, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Dynamics, and so much more that we can use. Not only that, but if you are broadening your horizons beyond Microsoft, you can go under the app section. Once you go under apps, you will see there are several different applications that you can utilize whenever you are using Microsoft Teams. This includes Degreed, Kahoot, B12, Bookings, and many other applications. So this is how you can get started with using Microsoft 365 and how you can create group chats within Microsoft Teams. Now keep in mind, Microsoft is not a tool that is frequently going to be something that you're going to use alone. Teams are definitely about collaboration, and Microsoft has several different plans available, including individual, team, business, and then enterprise level plans, which you can check under the pricing section of Microsoft 365. And make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out other videos. And if you feel like some other video might be helpful to someone else, make sure to share our videos with your friends and family as well. And if you find that there is something missing, I will try to figure out a way to integrate more accurate content according to your needs onto the channel. So make sure to tell me if you find anything missing. So that was it for today. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video.